We're in the French Alps, following the trail of a beast that some 250 years ago killed as many as 300 people. The beast was thought to be a wolf. Today, French farmers are afraid of another reign of terror because the wolves are back. There's fear in these hills, but is it justified? Would these wolves really attack people? Using his stealth cameras, Daniel is setting up a surveillance operation to see what the wolves are up to.
What we're going to do is stake out this pen behind me, which the sheep have been run into, to protect them at night time from the wolves. The fence is electrified, so they're all nice and safe in there at night time. Well, hopefully anyway. Now, there's three ways we're going to cover this pen. On the top ridge, which is the high ground, the wolves will come over the hill and come onto the sheep from the high ground. We're going to put these camera traps, which are self-activating. If anything moves in front of the sensor, bang, they'll turn on and start recording of their own will. We're going to cover the pen from two other directions as well. I want to be midway up a pole, just halfway in the pen, with an infrared camera and infrared spotlight, so I can sit there in complete darkness, spotting away. The wolves won't be aware of anything, neither will the sheep. Also rigged up this little headset camera, which we're going to get Jean-Pierre to wear, so when he's out and about doing his normal thing in the pen, we'll be able to see from his point of view, and if he runs into anything, it'll be recorded and we'll see it as well. Now, over the last 25 days, he's bumped into wolves on 23 occasions, so there's a fairly good chance we're going to see something tonight. So we found a perfect little spot here for the camera trap. It's in a little hollow halfway up the hill overlooking the pen. Now this is the last bit before the pen where the wolves can come in and actually see down. So we're going to leave the camera trap here. Sets off automatically like that. And with a bit of luck we'll catch some wolves. It's freezing on the mountainside. Not a nice place to be night after night, protecting your flock from wolves. I can kind of understand how Jean-Pierre feels. These images, shot from his headcam, of those eyes reflecting up there on the hill, are very disconcerting. Okay, well, we know the wolves are definitely here. These sheep are so skittish, they're jumping everywhere. Every 10 minutes we'll have a bit of a stampede around the pen. It's really interesting. I went up to have a look and check the camera trap. Hadn't gone off yet. But while I was up there, something growled and then took off over the hill again. So the wolves are definitely up there, but they're really shy. Yeah, but they're here though, definitely.
Despite spending a long, treacherous night in the mountains, nothing showed on Dan's stealth cameras. The wolves may have picked up his scent near the camera traps and steered clear. Interesting. The human presence didn't tempt them to attack. It drove them away.
There's obviously a conflict with sheep and wolves living together. So I guess one of the ways to overcome that would be to have a zoning system where the wolves could have a certain area and people don't take their sheep into those areas to graze. And that would probably, you know, if the wolves have enough pro items in those areas, then they probably wouldn't come into the areas where there's sheep and agriculture, and that way, you know, they can both live in harmony.